when it comes to touring, what do you hate the most about it? What's your biggest pet peeve with touring?
Touring is super interesting, and let me tell you why. So I've been on tour for the past 3 months, right? Because I was in Europe touring. Prior to Europe, I did Heim. So I did Europe, Rihanna, and then just festival dates. And before then I did Heim, and this is my own tour. The first week of touring, week and a half, first week when everyone's getting to know each other is always very difficult. But towards the second week, third week, it's crazy because you become like family. You know, you live together in such a small enclosed space, and you learn people's complete strangers. You know, at first Jesse was a complete stranger, you know, truthfully.
But your tour manager.
Yeah, my tour manager. But you learn people's real intimate sides, you know, sides to them that you wouldn't necessarily know existed. Even if you saw each other every day for 4 months but didn't sleep in the same crib, you know what I mean? Like, it's so intense. So I suppose my pet peeve is the fact that, you know, like showers, having to like get day rooms and, you know, shower in the day room and not having shower on the bus and, you know, little things like that when you're sleeping and the bus rattles because the fucking roads are bumpy as shit. You're like, what the fuck? You know, and you wake up out your sleep and then have anxiety because you feel like it's about to be a car wreck. That's a pet peeve. But overall, it's a fucking experience, you know? After the tour, you're like, wow, I thought I was going to be sick of you guys, but you kind of miss it, you know? And you go through all your Polaroids and you think, God, we went bowling in fucking Lubbock,
Texas.
Lubbock, fucking Texas, right? We went to eat crawfish in New Orleans, like, you know, like, it's crazy. Especially waking up every morning and looking out the window and seeing a different city. And you just think, wow, this is what Montana looks like. This is what South the fucking Dakota. Listen, have you ever been to South Dakota?
Me personally, no.
Bro, I've never met a human being on the planet who has ever been to South Dakota. I went there. The place exists.
I think it's a lot of oil stuff out there.
Dude, but it's so peaceful. I went to eat at Fridays in West Bubblefuck in South Dakota. It was cold as shit. And the night prior, where were we the day prior to South Dakota? You don't know, do you? Somewhere fucking hot, okay? I was like, what the hell?
I can't remember if it was South Dakota or North Dakota, but there's like an oil situation booming out there. And I've talked to some exotic dancers who actually...
Strippers?
Yeah, strippers who would actually go out there because it's big business for them right now because, you know, the oil guys are out there and they're spending money, they're making a lot of money.
Really?
And they'll go out there for a couple months and rack up.
We actually were talking about going to the strip club in South Dakota because that would have been crazy. Missoula, Montana, prior to that. What?
Top 3 road necessities.
My phone. A fucking blanket because it's cold as shit on the bus. A furry fleece blanket. And like obviously a toothbrush and some toothpaste. Like,
first thing you do when you get back to your hometown off the road.
oh my God. Okay, so what am I gonna do when I get back to LA? That's not my hometown, but that's where I live.
Okay. Your residing city. What's the absolute first thing?
I'm gonna call Bay. Because, you know, a girl needs some love and affection. I'm gonna go eat sushi at Aroha. Sushi. And I'm going to be in the studio, bro. I don't care. I'm locking myself in and no one talk to me. Nobody talk to me. I'm in the studio.
You're in the studio.
In the studio.
Now, Diddy fell at a previous BET Awards. Have you had any? And it was a crazy fall too on TV. Have you had any stage mishaps?
Let's hope. No, and I'm not trying to, okay? Like, I don't even want to talk about that. What I was thinking yesterday, dog. What if I fell? But we're universe? No. Universe. I take that back. What were we talking about?
Stage mishaps.
No. I haven't. Let's hope I don't. I mean, fucking maybe like in ears, monitors off and shit. Look over to my guitar player. Like, you know what I mean? Like things like that. Somebody's going off on a whim on stage. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? You know what I mean? Things like that, but not like a real stage mishap.
Now, Ja Rule smacked a fan for throwing a beer can at him. Craziest fan encounter that happened to you?
I got a lot of crazy fucking fans. We were on a watch in one of the venues, and I'm not gonna say which venue it was because we thought somebody had a serious weapon and wanted to hurt me.
That serious?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's crazy. But I don't have a lot of fans, but the ones I do go pretty hard. Like.
Now you're on a bus, tour bus. Drake recently had some issues with robbery and
really?
stuff that happened on a tour bus with jewelry and missing jewelry, and they eventually found the suspect. But does hearing a story like that paranoid you or make you kind of careful when it comes to your tour bus?
I can't find my Rihanna Puma flip-flops right now, my furry gray ones. I can't find them. And if any bitch stepped onto my tour bus and took them shits, y'all gonna have to see me because they're cute as shit. And I'll know it was you.
Now, when it comes to touring, do's and don'ts on tour for a headliner, since you're headlining on this go-around.
Do's and don'ts?
Yeah, tour do's and don'ts for a headliner.
Just only specifically for me?
Well, that you would tell somebody that's about to headline their own tour. If any.
Think. Get sleep. Everybody else can turn up, that's fine. You could turn up a little, like, don't fucking put yourself in a position where you are like getting lit with cameraman over here who ain't got shit to do the next morning and tour manager and fucking makeup artist who gotta beat your face for like an hour and that's it, and then wake up in the morning tired as fuck, voice gone. Like, don't do that. Get sleep. Like, make sure you tell everybody, leave me the fuck alone, I'm going to bed. One is a do. Get sleep. Another do is don't get involved in tour bus drama. Don't get involved in tour bus drama. Not your business. Relax. Breathe in, breathe out. Woosah. Focus on that. Whatever the fuck you do. If you dance like Beyonce, focus on them booty shakes. If you sing, do your warm-ups. If you rap, put your chain on. Forget about it. Make sure you know what you're going to wear on stage the night before. Pull the shit out, hang it up in the closet, because it's annoying as shit to every day have to pull out your luggage and like ruffle through shit. That shit is so inconvenient, like so inconvenient. Unless you're like rich as fuck already, you got 10 million assistants that are like, hey, what can we do for you? Like, yeah, those are some do's and don'ts.